It was late at night. The entire house was silent, and I was staying alone in a cheap Airbnb when I felt it for the first time. I wasn't alone. At first, I told myself it was just my imagination, but then I heard it. Soft footsteps across the wooden floor, like someone moving barefoot through the darkness. I looked toward the door. It was locked from the inside. The windows were sealed, and yet I could feel someone breathing just inches away from me. In that moment, I realized this wasn't a movie, and it wasn't a dream. And if someone had entered that house, they hadn't come to leave. This incident took place in an Airbnb in the United States. And that night, an unseen intruder was inside the house. I froze completely. I didn't move. I didn't make a sound. The footsteps had stopped outside my bedroom door, and the silence felt heavy, as if the entire house was listening. I slowly picked up my phone and turned on the screen. The time read 2:47 a.m. Suddenly, a faint scratching sound came from the floor, like fingernails sliding across the wood. The bedroom door handle twitched slightly, and I understood. This wasn't an accident. Someone was intentionally there. I held my breath. My heart pounded so loudly I was afraid they could hear it. Whoever it was, they weren't rushing. They weren't panicking. They were deliberate. The footsteps started moving again slowly toward my room. I considered calling 911, but a deep, instinctive fear stopped me. If I make a sound, they'll know I'm awake. I opened the security camera app the host had mentioned, hoping to see something, anything. At first, everything appeared normal. Then the hallway camera glitched. The image froze for half a second. When it returned, a shadowy figure stood there, facing my bedroom door. Tall, motionless, head slightly tilted, as if listening. I couldn't see their face, just a dark silhouette. That's when I realized they were watching me. Suddenly, the footsteps quickened, heading straight for my bedroom. I didn't think. I opened the window and jumped outside, cutting my arm on the glass. I didn't feel the pain. I ran until I reached the street, screaming for help. The police arrived minutes later and searched the entire house. No one was found. No signs of forced entry, no broken locks, no fingerprints. But when an officer checked the hallway, he froze. Fresh bare footprints led straight to my bedroom door and stopped. The officer looked at me and said, "You're lucky you woke up." The next morning, the Airbnb listing had been deleted. The house still stands, but according to local records, no one has officially lived there for years. Remember, some intruders don't break into houses. They wait. And sometimes they never leave.